Yo! Video games.
So, okay, Konami chat. Apparently everyone wants to work at Konami in Japan, all the graduates. Because apparently Konami's... Yeah, they're getting back into gaming and they're offering really competitive wages. And a lot of people got let go. A lot of management got shuffled. So, they basically had to do...
Konami is like the it company right now.
Yeah, they're on a redemption arc in Japan to try to get people back in because pachinko basically died. There were new laws that were passed, and like all the boomers are dying. So no, they're not doing pachinko anymore. Pachinko's dying. Boomers are dying. There was a new law recently in Japan that closed some loopholes. So like it's just it didn't die, but it's like it is way on the way out. It's like casinos in Vegas. Nobody has money. Anyways, let's get the obvious ones out of the way, right?
Please do.
Metal Gear Rising. Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Do we count Twin Snakes in one separately?
Nah.
Yeah. Silent Hill 2.
It's your list anyway, fuck it.
It's true. Although I like both. Silent Hill 2. Tiny Toon Adventures. Hey, you know what, Honker? Your furrydom is coming clutch here. TTA. BHT. Buster's Hidden Treasure. Fuck yeah.
That's a good choice.
DDR. Fourth Mix. Plus. Fourth Mix or Extreme. One or the other. Yeah, TMNT. TMNT.
Castlevania.
4. Ooh. Castlevania Soden. Castlevania Dos.
Dawn of Sorrow.
Dos. Dawn of Sorrow. Dos. You know, I have not played Suikoden. I have owned Suikoden for like over 20 years. I've owned Suikoden 1, 2, and 3, and 5 technically for over 20 years, and I've never played Suikoden 2. I got a little over halfway through 1, and then I just gave up.
I want to see what chat says. What was your favorite of the 3 Castlevania games on DS? Dawn of Sorrow, Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia.
Yeah, which was your favorite, Chad? And if you say Order of Ecclesia, you're a fucking FromSoft fan. Sure.
Yeah, I like Dawn of Sorrow myself.
I'm a big Dawn of Sorrow fan.
Dawn of Sorrow.
Saturn Bomberman. Saturn Bomberman for sure. We'll count Hudson Soft. The one with the waifu.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Wow. Yeah, and then Area of Sorrow is good too. Should we just put that? Do we put that there? I don't know.
I don't know if I ever played Aria of Sorrow.
I only played it when they put that collection out. Yeah, and yeah, it's fucking good.
Which collection was it in? Because I know it's not in the Dominus collection.
No, it's in the Advanced collection.
Advanced collection. That's right.
Yeah, Simpsons. Oh, what about Zoe? We'll put Zoe 2. And then
Zoe 2's good.
Simpsons. I'm gonna put Blades of Steel. Why am I writing this out? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14. Alright, I got like 6 more at least. X-Men. Yes. X-Men. I'm not gonna put Snake's Revenge on here. Get out of here. You know what?
About Ghost Babel.
I like Gyrus. Ooh, yes. 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 I got TMNT on here. Nah, I'm not putting Buster Bust Loose. That game's 6 levels long. It's good, but it's like it's not that good. I like Gyrus. Lone Ranger, goddammit. What's the piano one? What's the piano one? I enjoyed the shit out of that game. Is it Keyboard Mania?
Yeah, I think so. There's also Beat Mania.
Ape Escape, that's a Sony game.
Would you
Yeah,
put a
X-Men.
Gradius on there?
I might, but I put Gyrus on here already. I would put a Gradius. Gradiuses are great. One more good one. I'm not putting Azure Dreams on here. Don't make me put the original MGS on here. Sexy Parodius, that is a lot of fun.
Nah. I'm going down the list here to see what I can find.
I mean, I could put Silent Hill 3. What's up, Coffee with Milk? Batman Returns SNES. Oh, shit. Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar 2, even.
Can I do that?
The Hudson did. So, yes, they did it. Technically. Primal Fury was published by Activision. So I don't really know how I feel. I don't know how we go about this one. You know what? I'm just gonna do Bloody Roar 2, because that one was for sure published by Hudson. Just Konami. Bloody Roar 2. I would probably put Suikoden on here if I had played more than one. Here's the Konami list. We're gonna have to cut some shit. Metal Gear Rising, Metal Gear Solid 3, Metal Gear Solid, Twin Snakes, Silent Hill 2, Tiny Toon Adventure, Buster Hidden Treasure, DDR 4th Mix, TMNT, Turtles in Time, Symphony of the Night, Dawn of Sorrow, Saturn Bomberman, Area of Sorrow, Zoe 2, Simpsons Arcade, Blades of Steel, X-Men, Gyrus, Ghost, Metal Gear Solid, Ghost Babel, The Lone Ranger, Keyboard Mania, Bloody Roar 2, Contra Hardcore. There's so many more I could put on here. I could put so many more. I could.
Yeah, Konami back in the day was publishing lots of good games.
Konami was a powerhouse at one point. We gotta cut. We gotta cut some games, Dan. What are we gonna cut first?
What are we gonna Zandatsu first?
I'm gonna do the obvious one. I like it, but Gyrus.
And I was gonna say Keyboard Mania.
Nah! That's personal.
Okay, fair enough.
I would go to Family Fun Arcade with a little bit of money, and they would have Keyboard Mania playing in like the back center, and I'd buy a pack of Mike and Ike, but like the fruity kind of Mike and Ikes, and I'd have a little box of Mike and Ike's, and I'd sit down like the piano man, and I'd sit there and I'd play piano songs, while the other guys were like sweating it out on marble.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man.
Exactly. I had my piano man moment.
Sing us a song tonight.
Alright.
I think we're all in the mood for a melody.
Exactly. I'm gonna cut X-Men because, as nostalgic as it is, it's not particularly great arcade beat 'em up. It's the definition of a quarter muncher. Just cut Dawn, keep Arya. I was thinking the other way, actually.
Yeah, I don't remember Arya very well.
Well,
But
Dawn
is great though.
Dawn has amazing post-game secret stuff.
Mm-hmm.
6 players, sometimes 6 players, if you found a 6-player cap. And if you did find a 6-player cap and you were on the edges, fuck you, you know?
Well, I do want to hear the case. Why Aria of Sorrow over Dawn of Sorrow?
Some people say it has a better map. I'm gonna cut Zoe too. Aesthetics, yes, aesthetics. But it's also a game without an ending, and it's also kind of a game that's like, some of the levels are kind of boring. Let's be real.
I mean, its only big strength is like it's a good mech game.
Yeah.
How many great mech games are there really?
Blades of Steel is great, but it is a bit of a kind of had to be there.
Yeah.
I guess I don't really see
There's not
the
a whole
point.
lot of. Yeah, there's not a like a huge library of great mech games.
Yeah.
But among this list,
I gotta cut 6 more.
maybe cut some MGSs off of there. You got what? Besides,
I only have
besides
3.
Rising, you
No,
got
4.
3, Twin Snakes, and Ghost Babel.
Cutting Aria of Sorrow. Close, but honestly, I like Dawn more. Because Dawn, you can unlock a la carte and the Belmont.
Yeah,
and
there's that
everything.
extra. There's that extra
Yeah.
campaign post game.
Yeah. So I gotta cut 5 more. You know, I like Contra, but it's just hard. You have to like sit there and like memorize Contra to be good at it, and that goes for every Contra.
And it's also just it's just a legacy argument.
Yeah. I'm gonna do something that people are gonna be mad at me for, and I don't. You know what? I don't care. I'm getting rid of Silent Hill 2.
Oof.
Here's why. The best part of that game can be gleaned from a YouTube essay. The actual gameplay of Silent Hill is clunkily whacking things with pipes and sticks and sometimes with a gun. Like the best aspect of that game is a YouTube essay.
And there's gonna be people like, oh, that's just part of the game design that makes it so good.
If it controlled better, if it controlled like RE4, and maybe. And then I know there's the remake, but that game crashes on startup constantly. Like, holy fuck, the most unoptimized thing I've ever fucking seen. I'll bet if I tried to boot that thing on a fucking 3090 with a 12700K CPU, it still would crash on boot up. All right, what else we got here? How much do I gotta cut more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 more.
What's down there? Lone Ranger?
Yeah, that's kind of my thing because it's just so ambitious for an NES game.
So it's just a personal pick.
Yep.
Is it top 10 for you?
That's where it's getting really hard because I'm looking at the rest of this list and going like, God damn.
There's some good shit on here.
God, I'm like, God damn. Personally, I probably would put it over a couple others, though, personally speaking.
Hey, what would you put it over?
Games people would not be happy about. Just because it was like, more like, hey, man, this game was the shit for me. It kept me entertained for like forever.
Let me guess, you'd put it over MGS3?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, there you go.
Personally, yeah. I would honestly. Even though I know MGS3 is good.
But
I'd put it over
top 10 for
Bloody
you
Roar 2
over
as
stuff
well.
like
over
something like Ghost Babel and Twin Snakes.
I love Ghost Babel. Ghost Babel's so goddamn underrated.
I said, would you put MGS3 over those 2 games?
Yeah, well, I mean, this is getting to become a very personal list. It has to become personal because I've gotten to this point now where everything is great. Now it's just personal, and I'm like, okay, well, what do I personally enjoy more? What do I personally enjoy more? Oh, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I gotta cut 2 more.
What's still on there? Rising, MGS3, Twin Snakes. What's after that? TTA.
Oh, Tiny Toons Genesis.
Oh yeah, Tiny Toons. Okay. DDR, TMNT, Soden, Dawn of Sorrow. What's after Dawn of Sorrow there?
Saturn Bomberman.
Saturn Bomberman. Ghost Babel, Lone Ranger, Keyboard Mania.
All right. Straight up. This is not a ranking, or I'm sorry, this is not a, well, what game is a more of a 9 or a 10 out of 10 over the others? No, these games are all great, but it's getting personal now.
This is personal, not professional.
Yeah, this is very personal here. very personal. And I'm getting rid of MGS3. And I'm getting rid of Turtles in Time. Like, do I want to get rid of Turtles in Time though? I don't know. I have a hard time with 11 right now.
Do you really like Saturn Bomberman?
It's one of the greatest local multiplayer games of all time. It really is, but
Okay.
But I haven't had as much
And that's a
personal
big but.
experience. But I haven't had as much personal experience as much as I would have liked to, though. I'll get rid of Keyboard Mania. You've heard my Piano Man story. That's why I like it. But that only existed as long as Family Fun even had it. So, and I've never fucking seen that thing again.
So personally, really good, but only as a faint memory in your heart.
Yeah. It was like, hey, this was great for a time, but like, when it was gone, it was gone.
Would you put what do you think, Saturn Bomberman at the bottom? Since, like you said, you don't have as much personal experience with it.
I'll put Turtles in Time at the bottom just because it's great, but like, Super Nintendo version's definitely better. But you're right, Saturn Bomberman is kind of like, yeah, maybe Saturn Bomberman is more 10 than that, and that's more of a 9. Because again, like when you have games like Shredder's Revenge and Streets of Rage 4, and you kind of realize like how much better a game can be, you know, a beat 'em up can be, then it's kind of like, yeah. And then I'm gonna give this a 7 to Lone Ranger.
What do you put at 8?
Oh, I didn't put an 8. Lone Ranger's 8.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, wait a minute, did you choose a name with
We
while I
skipped
wasn't looking?
one. We skipped one. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Dawn for 7, Ghost Babel for 6. That sounds about right.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Symphony at 5.
Put DDR fourth remix at 4.
Yeah. You know what is as nice as that would have been, I think it deserves to be higher. Put Twin Snakes at 4. I put DDR at 3, Tiny Toons at 2, and MGR at 1. Wait, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's my Konami top 10. Which, yeah, this goes all over time. Honestly, this goes from NES to, I mean, what's the most modern game even on here? Metal Gear Rising, technically. NES to 360.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good span of time. Konami hasn't obviously done anything too noteworthy lately, but, you know, we know why that Tiny Toons game on Genesis is fucking excellent. It is Donkey Kong Country levels of good. People just don't know it. Why did I pick 4th out of all the DRSF? The song selection. 4th Mix Plus has... arguably, that or Extreme has the best song selection.
Yeah, I think Extreme was the one that I played the most back in the day.
All right, here's our
These things just
Konami
don't
list.
pan out.
Yeah. That's a good Konami list. Number 10, Saturn Bomberman. One of the greatest couch co-op games of all time. God, couch co-op. Couch versus games of all time. Saturn Bomberman. TMNT 4, Turtles in Time, at number 9. Definitely the SNES version. Number 8's The Lone Ranger. Y'all need to play it. 7, Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow. Number 6, Metal Gear Solid Ghost Babel. Highly underrated. Number 5, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Number 4, Metal Gear Solid, The Twin Snakes. Number 3, Dance Dance Revolution, 4th Mix Plus. Number 2, Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster's Hidden Treasure on Genesis. Y'all need to play this game. It's literally DKC good. Number 1, Metal Gear Rising. The greatest Metal Gear game ever made. Ever. I don't make the rules. It's just the best Metal Gear game. As it has been, as it will be.